Sounds good. Time for sports now. We'd like to welcome our newest addition, Dan Moscaritolo. I knew I was going to have trouble with this, Dan. Say your last name for us, Dan.
That's okay, Wendy. It's Moscaritolo. Very Italian.
Moscaritolo. I'll get it next time. Well, welcome,
No problems. No problems. Thank you very much, Wendy. The Eagles' first preseason game is less than 2 weeks away. One of the items on the agenda at training camp today, defense. That's where Troy Hine is live. Troy, what do the Eagles plan to change on D?
Well, they definitely have to make some changes this year on what they've done, and they addressed some of that in the offseason. So certainly they go into training camp this year and head towards that first preseason game, hoping to see some new things and some guys in new places making plays that they weren't making a year ago. That's really one of the keys. They've gotten rid of guys like Asante Samuel, who's no longer here, and that allows Dominique Cromartie to get into a different spot. They put him on the outside now. And they also have some defensive linemen. They have a lot of those guys that they like to rotate in that are going to be moving around a little bit. And they feel like if they have the combination of the outside guys playing in certain spots and the inside guys moving around a little bit and rotating, they can be a very good defensive unit, a unit that's going to cause a lot of problems for teams on the other side.
I'm just happy to be back outside. I know, that's where I came in the game as, that's where I feel most comfortable as. So, I'm just looking to just go back there and continue on what I was doing, just playing ball.
They're just using me on different spots. I kind of like that, though, be able to move around, bounce around, maybe play in some, to run, whatever, go back inside in the pass.
And, that first-team defense has made a lot of nice plays here the last week or so, including today, both in the defensive backfield and up front. So we'll see if that continues here the next couple of weeks as they get ready for the preseason games. Live at Eagles training camp, I'm Troy Hine. Dan, back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Troy. It's known as the fastest game on 2 feet. It gets even faster when played indoors. The Reading Rockets will bring the high-octane sport box lacrosse to the Sovereign Center in September. The franchise will be a part of the Professional Lacrosse League's inaugural season with 3 other squads from Trenton, Charlotte, and Jacksonville. Rockets general manager Andy Makel excited to see the team connect and build with the city.
We obviously want to be a community-based team. We want our players and coaches to work with the youth lacrosse organizations here in the area. So we're helping to grow the game, the excitement of box lacrosse, as well as the game in general. I think that we can contribute quite a bit to that.
It's our finally heating up with the summer temperatures. The Phils have won 5 straight games, including a weekend sweep of New Britain. The Phillies now trail the Rockcats by 1.5 games for second in the Eastern Division, 7.5 back of Trenton for first place. The Phils made a couple of moves today that could help in their playoff push. It's pitchers Brody Colvin and Kyle Simon that get the call-up. Colvin is the number 8 prospect in the Phillies system, according to Baseball America. He's 5-6 in 18 starts with Clearwater this year. Simon was acquired from the Orioles this season as part of the Jim Thome trade. He has a sub-4 ERA in 14 starts at high A ball. Phil skipper Dusty Wathan will make a move of his own at the end of the season. Wathan will manage the Peoria Javelinas of the Arizona Fall League. He played in the league in 1996 and 1999. Wathan will have the chance to coach prospects from the Phillies, Reds, Padres, Mariners, and Twins farm systems. And to the big club, following a sweep at the hands of the Braves this weekend, the Phillies are expected to sell before tomorrow afternoon's trade deadline. The Rangers were reportedly interested in Cliff Lee again, but that deal has been shut down. The Dodgers double-dipping a bit. L.A. is eyeing a pair of Philadelphia outfielders, Shane Victorino and Hunter Pence. Victorino, the longtime Philly fave. Pence came over from the Astros last season, but the name being thrown around the most is starting pitcher Joe Blanton. Comcast is reporting that the Orioles are his biggest suitor right now. So, Wendy, we'll have to see where the pieces fall over the next 24 hours. Back to you.
Should be interesting. Thank you, Dan.